this up. Okay, in the south side, we have Retro Gar Game, also known as Captain S. Price. He's playing as the Soviets. In the north-hand side of the map, we do have Markov, who is playing as the OKW. Price is starting with a very strange build here. He's opting to go with 3 combat engineers.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Which is a very strange build. Normally you see 2 maybe with penals, but 3 is generally unheard of. Maybe he's been practicing a strange build and he's got a 4th one in the build. We do know Captain Price is probably the guy, if anybody in the tournament, to make a very strange build like this. And with this amount of engineers, he's going to be able to capture a lot of territory early. However, the engineers are not going to be very effective in combat until they have the M3 support or flamethrowers. So we'll see how they get on here.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Just going to quickly... mute the music there. Right. Do you guys want the in-game music to be on at all? Or do you guys are happy for the music to be off, is a question. Because I could put the music on. I don't normally have the music on, but you could. I'm just curious to see, would you guys like the in-game music on? So we've got 1 for yes. Music off 2. Okay.
Engineers ready for assignment.
Music is fine. Off, off. Off. I think most people are saying off. Okay, so I'll leave it off then. We can have it on, but really low, just to give some ambience. Do you guys like the ambience? Okay, he's going to come over here with some Volks. He's going to get himself some nice sandbags down. Always building sandbags while you're capturing territory, as it'll give you a bit more, you know, you better do better in those engagements. First little engagement on the left-hand side here. What's this? The 6th combat engineer out now. Wonder how Markov's going to react to this. Alright, I'll put, because I think some people want the music on. We're going to put it on, but we're going to have it incredibly low, okay? Like, there. Okay, long-range engagements happening here. Close-range engagement over here, but the second combat engineer is going to come in and help win that engagement. And those conscripts are... so Volk's Grenadier squad is going to get pushed back. Here comes another conscript, another combat engineer squad around the right side. They're trying to go for the decap here, but the Volks get in there in time to stop the decap. Meanwhile, the Stone Pioneers have been busy capturing the left-hand side. Have not been able to get involved in this fight, which means these Volks are going to be losing out in these early game engagements. But here come the Stone Pioneers, which will hopefully be able to push back these squads. He wants to stay with that squad inside the point to hold the cutoff, but he will lose the cutoff. And all these resources on the left-hand side of the map over here, guys, have been disconnected. Flamethrower is now bullying this Volk squad out of the house. Has to pull back. Sturms are bullying these combat engineers. However, the fact that he brought these Sturms away, he's not got captures cut off, so he's still losing important resources at the moment in this match. So actually, I would say that Captain S. Price is actually doing very well so far. This is kind of, it's a bit silly to try and push in here with this very weak combat engineer. He's not going to achieve anything with that squad. Meanwhile, one of the combat engineers going over to the left to go for the fuel decap. Other one's coming over here. He's gaining a lot, you know, disconnecting and taking a lot of territory away from the OKW player. However, Markov has started to proceed on the right-hand side.
Soviet HQ now includes a field hospital.
Medics in the base now.
Only for those who are sick. The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Markov has chosen his commander, by the way, guys. He's opted to go for Overwatch Doctrine, which gives him Jaeger Light Infantry, Goliaths, as we all know. Only command in the game to give Goliaths. I'm wondering if he's going to utilise that at all. He's going to want to try with these Volk squads to fire at max range against these combat engineers, because he doesn't want to get close to that flamethrower, because that flamethrower is only good at close range. So if he keeps picking away at this combat engineer from range, he should do well. Volk squad building cover here, not getting involved in this fight, so the Stone Pioneers are actually going to lose out. But he's going to stay here and try and get the cover. But the flamethrower is actually going to be good here against the cover, because you do more damage if the squad is in cover. He lobs an early incendiary grenade down. But I think the Axis player Markov is going to win out here, just about. And he does decap the fuel for the Soviet player on the left-hand side. Tier 2 is now built from Captain S. Price, and he has some fuel in the bank if he wants to go for Tier 3 right now, but he still needs a bit more fuel before he can call on the T-70. Map control swinging greatly in favour of Markov. Combat engineers will push back this Axis contingent on the right-hand side. But he's going to try and stay here for as long as he can. Loves another incendiary grenade to try and see if he can perhaps win the fight. And that incendiary grenade is doing a lot of damage here, but that Stern Pioneer squad is very low, so it might get focused here and retreat. Combat engineer is not really focusing it. It does! Oh, wow! What a lucky shot there. Wasn't really focusing that squad, and it was a moving accuracy shot as well. So it was a very lucky pick there to get those Stern Pioneers. And I think Markov was a bit greedy there to try and hold this side for as long as possible. Oh, and he's getting these two flamethrower squads on the retreat path of this Volk squad. Again, he's being very greedy, trying to hold on here. He will lose this Volk squad for sure against these double flamethrowers, so that'll be another loss here for Markov. He sees it coming. Now it's a bit too late though. Double flames are going to open up. One more burst and it's dead. Oh, and that's a second squad roasted and wiped there. Markov down now 2 squads. And Tier 3 is now in production. We do have Tier 3 also. The Mechanized Regiment Headquarters built from Markov. And how far away is he from a Panzer II? He is not far away from Panzer II at all. He just needs the manpower for it. He can start building it immediately. And he is going to do so. But that's going to come up against a T-70 in very short while. He needs 20 more fuel. But I think the Panzer II is going to have a window of opportunity. But what do we also see being built in the headquarters? The Goliath. Ooh. Now, if he uses the Goliath against the T-70 here and wipes it, then that's GG. Basically, whoever loses their light vehicle here, I think it's going to be GG. Because neither side has any way to like deal with the light vehicle if it goes down. If theirs goes down, for instance. Because they don't have any Ziz guns. I mean, Volks have the Panzerfaust available, but... and maybe the Goliath, but we'll see. Now he decides to retreat early, which is the right thing to do this time. At least he's learning from his mistake. I'm realising he needs to pull back early here. Right, here comes the Panzer II. It's got maybe a minute or two of a window to do as much damage as it can possible. There are literally no mines planted, by the way. And also the Goliath has been spotted here, so it's going to try and pull away and try not to get blown up. Because if that gets blown up without any kills, that's 100 munitions down the drain. And yeah, it's worth noting that Captain Price here does not have any AT whatsoever to deal with this Panzer II, so it can literally go to town. He can go into the base and start killing squads if he wanted to. But Markov does not know that. He doesn't know what he doesn't know where where there are mines. But he should realise that his opponent hasn't had much map control a few minutes ago, and he spent a lot of his munitions on flamethrowers. Oh, and an interesting build here from Price. He's deciding to go for the SU-76, not the T-70. Well, the SU-76 will definitely be a better option against the Panzer II and a Puma if it was to appear. And he's built himself a 7th combat engineer squad as well now. Goliath is trying to move in. The thing about the Goliath, guys, even if you don't have a sweeper, you can hear it through the fog of war easily. But I would recommend always have a sweeper as soon as you know Goliaths are on the field, because then you'll be able to spot it a mile off and then safely destroy it from a distance. You never want to be pushing forward without sweepers when someone has Goliath. Otherwise, you're going to get get blown up. Well, here comes the SU-76. Panzer II is a little overextended. Volk squad there, Volk squad there nearby to Panzerfaust if needed. First shot connecting. Panzer II is going to try and GTFO. Just use attack round. Perfect attack round there from Price. Sturm, he's not paying attention to his Stern Pioneers. They might lose them to the flames again here. He does. Stern Pioneers lost once more. And that's a 3rd squad loss there for Markov. And Meanwhile, Captain Price hasn't lost a single unit so far. Markov does have a lot of fuel in the bank, so he could get himself a Puma to deal with the Su-76, which might not be a bad idea. The Puma does have better maneuverability than the Su-76. Captain Price once more going for the cutoff, but Volk squad there to deny that immediately, and he's also getting the VPs. Let's have a quick look at the VPs. Markov is in lead with the VPs by about 80 or so, but not a big difference. SG-76 being a bit bold there, trying to go into the base to see if he can get another shot in against the Panzer II. Volk squad's trying to push in, but they're going to get roasted and going to have to fall back here. And we also see now a machine gun in production for Mr. Markov. Oh, and also big note, yeah, no, sorry chat, the Goliath has been lost here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Was detonated without a single squad loss again, I think. So that was a big waste of munitions there. 100 munitions is wasted there in the center of the map. We'd like to see Price wiring off cover while he's got all these engineers here, right? He should be using them like to wire off cover, maybe plant mines, but he's not. I'm not. Again, no mines laid at all here. Just constantly spamming flamethrower upgrades. We do see an Su-76 build, but we do see also the Puma now out. Now the Puma is going to have to deal with 2 of these Su-76s. If he can get one down before the second one comes out, then he might stand a better chance here. Remember, the Puma can also do quite, you know, not bad damage against infantry squads as well. So he has revealed himself. Su-76 opens up on the Panzer II. Puma's going to move in. Misses its first shot. Volk's trying to come in for the Panzerfaust here. Puma is going to try and keep pushing, but again, both misses there, and he's going to back away. Now comes the second Su-76 is on the field as well to support the first. But I really do think that if Captain Price is gonna do well here against this Panzer II and Puma combat, he needs to start planting mines. And probably the same thing I would recommend to Markov as well. Neither side is actually planting mines at all. I mean, he spent that 100 munitions on Goliath. We do see a Rakettenwerfer out now from Markov. That's a good choice. A bit more variety in AT. Su-76 is getting some good 2 shots in against the Puma. Going immediately down to less than half health. Needs to be very careful with that. The third Stern Pioneer squad is out, but it's on the wrong side of the map to help with this Puma. So the Su-76 could do a lot of work on the left-hand side. And look at this blob from Price. 4 combat engineers with flamethrowers moving out. And also now, our first new squad, the Shock Troopers, which are going to be absolutely devastating here against these Stern Pioneers and this Volk squad. Panzer II needs to start being used on the right-hand side. He knows the Su-76 is on the left, so he could use the Panzer II against the Shocks on the right. But he's being a bit lazy here with his units. Where's that machine gun? No, he cancelled the machine gun and made the Rakettenwerfer instead. Needs to be super careful with this Panzer II. Oh, we've got another Volk squad going down on the right-hand side. Oh, dude, the flames. And then the Su-76 is getting some nice shots in again against the Panzer II. They're going to be aggressive here. However, the Rakettenwerfer comes in and will force back the first Su-76. Oh, he gets another shot in there. Oh, he's going to try and keep barraging, and he might lose this Su-76. But he decides to retreat before he gets the next shot off. I think there was a mistake there. He probably could have gotten the squad kill there, and then even if he lost the Rakettenwerfer, he probably could have stolen it back with a Volk squad there. I think he could have wiped that. I think he retreated a tad too early there and missed an opportunity. But then I think that's what. Is that our 4th squad loss now? He's lost 2 Stern Pioneers, and 2 Volks. Yeah, he's lost 4 squads now, Markov. Whereas Price has not lost a single thing. And a third Su-76 in production here. Oh, I do love Price's strategies. They are different, and that makes it entertaining to watch. And it's working for him. I mean, to be fair though, Markov has been caught with his pants down a couple of times. You know, every time he's lost a squad, he's been overextended with it. MG kind of slightly out of place here. Shock squads are going to push in here. Oh, there's the flak there to support. Grenade lobbing on the retreat path. No, he lobs a smoke grenade to the flak. Emplacement can't get involved, but 3 Volk squads here might be a little bit too much for this Shock squad to deal with, and he might be over-egging this engagement, and he does. He's going to have to fall back here without killing Only one model there. Not a good engagement there. And he wasted some munitions to do that smoke. So that is probably one of the misplays there I think Price has done. Again, and meanwhile, he had two SU-76s at full health that could have been involved in that engagement to help out. But they were in the base. Right now, Markov does have almost 250 munitions in the bank here to make something happen. Neither side knows where their armor is at the moment, but I think he kind of gets an idea. One flamethrower over here is getting pushed back. Left hand side is completely pulled back. Oh, and the Puma is very low. Tries to attack ground. Oh my god, that was very close. Really ambitious shot there from Price to get that kill. Nicely played for him, but just a tad unlucky there not to get that kill there on that Puma. And here we come, the barrages in now on maybe the retreat path of this Volk squad. Not doing too bad damage there. Oh, but he might, oh my god, he wiped one of the Volk squads, and he's going to decrew the Raketenwerfer? What is this strategy from Price here? What plays are we seeing here? These are amazing. I mean, it's quite lucky to get those shots that accurate from that range, to be honest, but nevertheless, good barrages. And he probably should steal that, to be honest, but he's going to go to destroy it anyway, which is good. You know, if he does not going to steal it, destroying it is the next best option. But hey, man, another 2 squad losses there from Markov. Markov's army is looking really small in comparison now. He's really struggling. Bless him. But still, no mines. I guess he's saving all his munitions for these barrages because they're quite expensive. 35 munitions a pop. And that was, he just spent 70 munitions to get those 2 barrages in. But 70 munitions well spent, in my opinion, for 2 squad wipes. Hell yeah. And now we do see a T-70 being built. I would probably recommend tacking up now because I feel like his flamethrowers are doing enough damage. Flamethrower here in a good spot. It's going to start suppressing these squads. The shock squad could have lobbed a smoke grenade in early to stop the squads getting suppressed here. He's going to lob the smoke grenade in now. So these squads will come unsuppressed soon. One Puma gets pushed back by the SU-76s. Panzer II's got free reign on the left though. More barrages coming in on the blob of Volks, and another Volk squad getting incredibly low here in retreat. And the Flames might even get another wipe here. Will he get it? Will he get it? He does! He gets another wipe! Oh my god! What is these wipes and this RNG from these rounds here, man? Oh, this is all falling to pieces. Three SU-76s. They want to hunt down the Panzer II. He's had to go. He's upgrading the repair pioneer so he can repair his Pumas quickly. He's getting a 3rd Puma out now. Also see what Captain Price has gone for in Commander. He's gone for the shock rifle front lines. Oh, but these Pumas have found an opening here. But the other 2 are going to turn around. They can also use smoke to get out of this if they wanted to and use attack ground here. Will he try for it? Oh, one main gun destroyed, and he decides to shoot the wrong SU. The Panzer II is coming round. Puma needs to use attack ground. Does get 1 kill here. But this other, he's microing this all wrong. Panzer II gets into the front there, so he can't burst away quickly. Puma's going to try and get some last shots in here. He needs to get 1 more shot in here. SU might get the next shot in. 1 more shot needed. Will he get it, SU? Oh, he misses. Oh, he's bringing in the Stuka close to Estepon. This might come in clutch here. Oh, he gets the last Puma. But there's 1 more coming in. Planes are still coming in. They might help. Oh, Puma not being accurate here, but the SUs are being 100% accurate with their shots here. He does get the wipe on one of those others. Needs to use attack ground. He's not using attack ground. Oh, he gets wiped. But the Stuka's coming in. Does wipe the last unit, but however, that is just too much loss there. For Markov, and he throws in the towel. Unfortunate there. I mean, that was a messy engagement from both sides there. Could have, you know, if one side had, you know, 1 anti-tank gun in that engagement, or like, you know, even if Price had made, for instance, 1 Pina with PTRS rifles, he could have done so much better there. It was kind of messy, and even a couple of mines on the flanks here. But you know, not great use of the Pumas, I would have to say. And Markov just losing too many squads on retreat. You know, he just being too greedy. Going like overextending over here, and then the blob coming this way, then wiping a squad over here, and then like losing to the 2 squads here to the flamethrowers that push him around the side, you know. And yeah, Price, really crazy strategy, but working out very well, and that is 1-0 to Captain Price. Hey guys, thank you for watching that video. If you want more content, please click on the link over here and over here. If you would like to subscribe, click on the button down here. Also click on the notification bell down there so you're notified whenever I post new YouTube content. I also stream nearly every single day on Twitch. I have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/HelpingHans. And if you want to show your support there, please do subscribe, as all your support helps me do this full time. And yeah guys, I appreciate it as always, and catch you next time. Bye-bye.